How about, the tape recording again?
Objection!
Yeah, because, it shows the gunshots on the tape recording. Miss Swift, a reporter shouldn't lie. But they do all the time. It's such a shame. I ain't lying. I'm an honest journalist. Perhaps, but there's no denying that the photo and the recorder was taken at the same time. That's so? When we say that? The truth lies in these photos. The photo could only have been taken at the same time as the recording. Which spot shows that this was taken at the same time as the recording? He raises his fist in the air. That's one thing I could say, right? I'm gonna say it.
Take that!
Can you see the president with his fist raised in the air? That's right. What about it? Miss Swift, might we hear your tape one more time? Huh? You ain't gonna hear a word. The way you've been treating me. Would you rather we charge you with obstruction of justice and seize it from you? Why didn't we just do this in the first place? Well, I guess at the time it's because she wasn't really suspected of any wrongdoing. Now, who knows what she could be up to. Fine, you win. I'm gonna ask you, Mr. Prosecutor. The question is, during which part of his speech did the president raise his fist? No matter what sort of heinous criminal organization there is, I will not allow them to exist. The president raises his fist in the air. The atmosphere is boiling to a fever pitch. Aha! Raise his fist straight from the horse's mouth, sir. The tape was recorded at the moment the president raised his fist overhead. Then that means Nicole not being in the photo is really strange. Oh, but she is in the photo, right here. The person in the red hood. What? Are we actually saying this? Are we actually going there? But what does that mean for the killer? So apparently he also wore a red hood. So, okay, oh, the terrorist! The terrorist? Is that it? Okay, let me see if I'm piecing this together. This is all really convoluted. Blood number 2 is evil. Is that what this is? Oh my god, that'd be crazy. Here's what I'm thinking. A terrorist in the audience, we can't be certain there isn't one. I think, the terrorist in question is Law number 2. And the killer was being given orders to, I don't know, maybe he was also supposed to be killing the guy. Maybe they're both trying to kill him, but, oh, maybe Law number 2 tried to do it first. And that's why she was so sloppy. If the killer was trying to do it, he wouldn't have failed. He would not fail. So maybe she did it first, before he got the chance. That's my guess right now. And maybe she's just an extremist who doesn't like him? I don't know. Gotcha! Maybe? Possibly? You're the real assassin, aren't you, pal? That ain't so. I ain't never worn that red raincoat. This red raincoat is in question belongs to... This red raincoat? It's definitely John Doe's. The raincoat's owner is Mr. Doe. That much has been proven. You were wearing something else. A different red hood. You mean there are 2 red hoodies, sir? Mr. Doe's last testimony was true. We didn't find any other red raincoats. What Mr. Doe saw was a red hood, not a raincoat. Miss Swift, what was it you told us earlier about your parka? It inverts! Oh, you mean when I said I ain't worried about getting all dirty? It's reversible, so all I gotta do is turn it inside out and... It's not red on the other side, is it? As I thought. Mr. Edgeworth, the inside of her parka is... red! Wait, no, okay, I was saying earlier the terrorist might be her, but if she was the one with the gun, with the laser pointer, and she had the instructions, then she would be the one looking out for the terrorist, unless... No, it would still make sense if there was 2 laser pointers. Yeah, I guess that would make sense, if there's 2 different laser pointer guns, but that means there has to be another laser pointer gun lying around somewhere. Indeed, and during the incident, she was using that side. What? Hey, pal, what's the big idea? You're wrong. I've been wearing it like this the whole day. Well then, will you allow me to examine your parka? But what are you expecting to find? We know it was raining prior to the president's speech. I believe you said earlier... Well, I don't use raincoats or umbrellas. Come rain or snow, all I need is my trusty parka. If you really didn't turn your parka inside out, and the inside should be dirty. Hang on a minute. Shouldn't be dirty. Hang on a minute. I ain't taking off this heavy backpack and putting it back on again. Backpack? What's in there, by the way? Do you maybe have a gun in there? So sorry, but can't we do this another time? Do you think you can fool Mr. Edgeworth with that, pal? Alright then, pal. If we're really wrong, prove it. Show us the inside of the parka. It wasn't me. I ain't no assassin. Miss Swift, if you want me to believe that, then you need to cooperate with us. Will you please tell us why you wore the red side of the parka? I'm sorry, Mr. Prosecutor. I have my reasons, honest. I'll tell y'all everything. Just quit bullying me. Hold it. Is it, what, John Doe? Whose voice was that? Hold on a sec. It's a little too early for the endgame. Who? What? Oh, the cast man. And you'd be Knightley. Hey, you in the fancy suit. Haven't you been jumping the gun ever since your opening move? This man was in Kay's photo. Whoa, I guess I should introduce myself first. My name is... What the hell? You really have to be so fancy about it? Horace Knightley, the President's bodyguard. Could you not wave that gun in my face? Second in command of his personal security unit. Ah! Watch it, pal. That's not a toy. Whoa, my bad. She just wants to come out and play. I can't seem to help it. Why do you have a gun if you're not a police officer? She's a lady of Edgeworth. Only the President's bodyguards are authorized to use it. Interesting. Anyway, back to business. I got some news for you. There's good news and bad news. Which do you want to hear first? Let me guess, the bad news is someone's dead. I'm calling it right now. Someone's dead. In fact, Rook. Rook is dead. John Doe killed Rook? Maybe? Maybe that's what's going on? The killer killed Rook. I don't know. That's why he knows the name? Maybe. You sure? I'm giving you the first move. Oh, if the killer killed Rook, and I'm right about this, then maybe you hired him. And the reason you did this is because you want to move up in the position, you want to become the leader? Alright, I gotcha. I'll start with my pawn. Seems you enjoy chess. You play too, Mr. Fancy Suit? If you enjoy chess, that would make it even make more sense, because you gave the instructions to the killer, right? Yeah, you gave these instructions to the killer, and you're using these as chess motifs, so if you like chess, that would make sense. And it would also make sense that, yeah, you'd want to take his place as the leader. So if the killer, if he's dead and the killer killed him, wouldn't be surprised. Which would make you the mastermind, but... yeah, this is all complicated, and I don't know anything for sure, so let's just keep going. It's Edgeworth, and I do have a fondness for chess. Is that so? Well then, Chessmaster Edgeworth, I'll start with the good news. The President's safe. Not even a scratch on it. The bad news is Rook's dead. Oh my gosh, I'm right, aren't I? Really? That's great, pal. It seems that the young lady was not a murderer after all. Oh, unless the blood was, from Rook? Okay, no. The killer is the killer, right? But he aimed to kill, he aimed to attack the President, but Rook got in the way, so he's the one who's dead, right? I'm right, right? Good for you, Nicole. But, whoa there. Don't forget, there's still the bad news. Rook's dead. Yup. But then again, what's Nicole's role in this? Is she actually the one with that one gun? Because they both have to have had guns, right? The President is safe because his bodyguards protected him. Actually, I had nothing to do with it. It was the leader who protected him. Okay, so scratch that. If the target was the president and Rook got in the way, then it makes it less likely that this guy is the client of the killers, but still possible. The cost of his own life. Yup. There's always got to be a murder. Said it at the beginning. That would be the other bodyguard. Rook, was it? Yeah, that's right. Rook died to protect the president. What? Is that so? Rook is dead. What a shame. Yeah, what a darn shame indeed. He got in the way of your bullet, didn't he? That means Nicole... means the little lady killed him. My brother in arms. That ain't true. I ain't a murderer. I do wonder what that red light was. If it's not a gun, then what was it? And if it was a gun, then where is it? Whoa there! Pipe down, little Miss Murderer. Uh-oh. Jeez. Even if we had to make a sacrifice to protect the king. It was a pretty bad move. Sacrifices and castles? What's he talking about, sir? They're all chess terms. He's saying Rook's life was exchanged for the president's. This guy sure talks funny, sir. Horace Knightley, was it? What do you want? I'd like to examine the victim's body as soon as possible. If it's possible, I'd like to question the president. Sorry, but I can't let you do that. What? I got another piece of news for you. And this one's a doozy. There's another piece of news? From here on out, this investigation will be handled by the Zhangfa police. Gasp! What's going on, pal? This case is under our jurisdiction. You have no right to interfere. That's right. Don't take my jurisdiction. They always do that in the Edgeworth games. You're Prosecutor Edgeworth, right? The president knows about you solving the Yadgarasu case. I'm honored. That's why the chief prosecutor designated you to be in charge of the case. Seems the chief prosecutor made a little appeal to the president. But looks like you're the wrong guy for the job. I didn't know you'd have this kind of reaction. It's the president's orders. If you oppose, you'll cause an international incident. Capiche? I don't get it. So why is he changing his mind now? Is it because Rook is dead instead of him being injured? I don't know. No, wait. I don't know. I don't get it. Ugh. Hey, little lady, get over here. We'll continue your questioning inside the president's plane. No! I didn't do nothing! Hey now, don't be a baby. You scared of little Zhangfa justice? Mr. Prosecutor, please! Please help me! Miss Swift? It's clear that Miss Swift was the person in the red hood. However, that doesn't mean that the whole truth has been revealed. I really didn't do it. Please believe me. Is it really alright for it to end this way? All I see is a girl with the eyes full of fear, pleading for help. Certainly not someone who's committed a heinous crime. If I stand aside now and do nothing, the truth will be lost to the darkness. Ga? Eh? What? Who's going? What the? You? What the? What? What? Silence. What the is an impolite way to greet someone. Wait, what? What's going on here? I am very confused. You're the one stopping this of all people? Why? Wouldn't you want to get away? I am so confused right now. Your neck injury is yet to heal, and you're already forgotten? No. Not you. Not now. It seems you've remembered. What are you doing? Cut it out, pal. What's going on? You got some nerve to do that right in front of a detective and a prosecutor. Stop! Stay out of this! He's out of your league! Mr. Doe, who on earth are you? I am not merely a simple ice cream salesman. He's a professional assassin! His name is... Shelly the Killer! Oh, there it is! We get the reveal! This is such a crazy reveal, though. Like, so what's going on? Shelly the Killer? There's no one in law enforcement who doesn't know the name The Killer. An assassin who will carry out any request without fail. He was once involved in a case I handled. It's been a while, Prosecutor Edgeworth. Although, I do believe this is our first face-to-face meeting. The real assassin was you all along! That is correct. I received a request from a key individual to take the President's life. Okay, so, wait, you're clearing Nicole's suspicion? Why? Unless Nicole ordered you to do it? That would be up your alley. Taking the blame for the person who ordered you to do it. You'd do something like that, wouldn't you? That's the only thing I can think of, but that wouldn't... Is that really all it is? I don't think so. I think someone else hired him. I should have seen his face before in the case files. Curses. I was careless. I'm glad I had a knife inside my bandage before I entered the park. Even though my calculations were a little off. A knife? Not a gun? Now, Mr. Knightley, shall we play that game you love so much? Of course, the stakes will be your life. What are your demands? I want you to relinquish investigative authority back to Prosecutor Edgeworth. What? Those are his demands? What are you playing at? I simply want you to allow Edgeworth to continue his investigation. Huh? Why do you want that? Oh my god, what's going on? Nothing makes sense. For a first case, this is the most epic one yet. Like, Apollo Justice Case 1 was pretty good, but this is pretty crazy. Rook is an opponent who is connected to me by fate. I would like to discover the truth about his death. Oh man, this is intense. So, wait, are you saying the killer didn't want Rook to die? And maybe the killer didn't have the gun. Okay, so, here, oh man, Lotta number 2 had the gun, right? Nicole had the gun, and she wanted to attack the president as well, and she was a terrorist. That's what's going on? So she was gonna attack him, and then Rook got in the way and died. And the killer, maybe he was hired by Rook to kill the president, for some reason. If that's the case, this is getting crazy, but... Anyways, let's keep going. When that man died, the investigative authority was transferred to you. I'm simply asking you to give it back to this prosecutor. With your life at stake, this really isn't the time to be stubborn. Why you're just using the investigation to get close to the president. And what if I am? Indeed, in order to continue the investigation, it is necessary that we enter the president's plane. As the leader of the president's bodyguards, I won't allow it! Oh? I thought you were only second in command. Now that Rook's gone, I'm in charge! I'm not sure if you're as capable as Rook was. What are you saying? I'm totally the leader now! Very well. In that case, please exercise judgment befitting of a leader. You can lose your life here, needlessly, or will you allow the investigation to continue? Gah! He's using the investigation as an excuse? Why would he go to all the trouble? What is this man thinking? Prosecutor Edgeworth, I trust you have no objections? Let's continue the investigation. I still want to know how he got injured. What should we do, sir? For now, we have no choice but to accept this proposal. At least we'll be able to investigate. But listen well, detective. I'll use the investigation to buy us time. Meanwhile, gather up all your men. Surround the president's plane so that he can't escape. Right. Roger that, sir. To be continued! So yeah, Apollo Justice used to have the best first case, and that's really all it had. It doesn't even have that anymore.